And some of the best swimmers we've seen all week during these 4 days will combine to try to take gold home in one final contest. And of course, you couldn't have this final event without entries such as Emory and Kenyon, as well as Denison, Williams, and Johns Hopkins, our top performers this year as a team for their respective colleges, looking for one final gold. For Emory, looking to wrap up yet another team championship. We begin with lane 1. That is Grove City, and lane 2, Kenyon. Lane 3, Williams College. Lanes 4, Emory Eagles. Johns Hopkins in lane 5. Lane 6, the Big Red of Denison. Lane 7, the Lord Jeffs of Amherst. And in lane 8, the lane closest to you, it'll be at the bottom of your screen in this race, Stevens. Emory easily had the top time earlier today of 3:22.01. The next best time in the lane next to them, Johns Hopkins, 3:24.23, as we are underway. Our final women's championship event of 2013. Our 20th women's championship overall over these 4 days. .400-yard freestyle relay, 50 yards already complete, with one more lap to go for these competitors. And a strong push you see there in lane 8 coming from Stevens. As so often the focus on the middle lanes. That focus will remain with Emory, Johns Hopkins below them in lane 5, Williams above them in lane 3, as the first competitors are out of the pool. And a beautiful entry for Emory, as the responsibilities now of Rosenkrantz are done. Larson is in the water. Nancy Larson, the sophomore from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Last year was a part of the national championship Emory Eagle squad that won this 400 freestyle relay event. To close out then the 2012 national championships up in Indianapolis. When Larson completes her responsibilities, she'll be hopping out for her 2 team captains, swimming the final 2 legs for the Eagles. You see the advantage for Emory right now in lane number 4. In second place up in lane 2, it's Kenyon, as they're not quite a full second behind. So third swimmer in the water for Kenyon now, McMurtry, after Klein and Townsend took care of the first 2 legs. For Emory, this is now Wolber. Ann Wolber, the senior out of Sterling, Illinois, one of the 2 team captains to wrap up these final 2 legs. She is a 4-time NCAA relay champion, looking to make it 5-time. Eagles with a strong push. You see being challenged by Johns Hopkins in the lane below them, and Denison in lane 6. As the Eagles will look to get their anchor into the water. Wolber has done her job. Dobbins turned to claim gold. Anna Dobbin, the senior from Flossmoor, Illinois. We saw her brother Luke compete earlier tonight on behalf of Washington University. Dobbin, the transfer from UVA, this year's Swimmer of the Year in the UAA. Last year a national champion in this event as well as the 200 freestyle relay. The second Dobbin to swim for Emory. Her older brother, Joel, was an Eagle as well. And the Emory Eagles looking to wrap up a championship year in 2013 with another relay championship. As Anna Dobbin will be the first to touch with a time of 3:21.28. More than a second better than Johns Hopkins in second Kenyon in third. Fans, you just witnessed the final women's race here in NCAA Division III here in 2013. And what a memorable 4 days it has been for the women. Plenty of records have fallen. We've seen freshmen claim championships along the way, reminding us of the bright future that this sport has. But there's nothing new, with a big embrace there for the familiar gold caps of the Eagles of Emory, holding up the number one once again. So the final championship of 2013 for the women will go to Emory University in the 400-yard freestyle relay. And that leaves us with 39 champions crowned and only one left to be determined.